Hi, everybody. We are live. Happy Sunday night. I am blessed to have Budget with Mama Bear here tonight. Andra, the traveling and savings chief, she's on a train heading to DC. Lisa just messaged me. She's like, everything okay?
We
So
were
we're
chatting,
live.
Lisa.
And I think Andra's in the comments. Let's go back. Hi, everybody. Wow, they were chatting without us.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm going to try and make. Uh-oh.
Look at all our sisters. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Wendy. Wendy, thank you for emailing me today to tell me I put a JPEG up for the hop, but I was actually at a chicken barbecue, so I couldn't fix that until I got home today. So thank you. But the new hop calendar is up and ready for you guys to grab.
How was the chicken dinner?
It was very nice. It's a very backwoods sort of thing, and I say that in the guys from it's our fire hall. It's one of the fire halls, which is all volunteer, and I think they start at like 500 hours, and they cook the chicken on open, like in the middle of cinder blocks on wood. Special recipe, and it's just an open fire, and then they cook them all. It's just an amazing feat to take on, but the fire hall has done it. Then they do hamburgers, hot dogs that you can buy separately from the ticket, and then they have steamed clams, which is my favorite. They do funnel cakes, dollar sodas, 50/50s, and then does anybody the pull tab little cards that have like bells or lemons or cherries? Do you ever do that at our church used to do it? We do those. You like buy $10 worth and you sit there and you keep pulling, and then you get $5 and you go back up and get more tickets. It's just a fun day.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was delicious. I only take part of my chicken and then I wind up giving it to John.
That sounds like my world.
Which is fine because he loves it. And honestly, I had picked up 4 tickets for my girlfriend, her husband, and her daughter and her son-in-law, and then they couldn't make it. So I had 4 extra tickets, and this chicken barbecue always sells out. So when I got there, John's like, anybody need tickets? Anybody need tickets? And they're like, yeah, so-and-so does. So I literally got rid of the last 4 I had, and they were $15 a piece. So that's $60 that actually came back to me because I laid all the money out.
Nice.
So I was very happy with that. And then, remember I was telling you, if you watch my video today, we have a canine fundraiser going on. And I actually picked up my ticket today. $50 raffle tickets to support our local canine dog. And I love that we have a canine dog in our small town.
That's nice. My cousin's a canine officer.
Oh, I love that. Love that.
Let's see. I'm looking at the comments here.
Yeah, I caught Wendy's. She was asking how the Google Meets went, and we're going to get into that. We had a great meeting today.
Yes.
Did you all see the hop calendar? Let me grab it. You're giggling. What did I miss?
Lisa says, Steph, what is the binder?
Okay, let me give you the stage for that. Let me give you the stage.
Uh-oh. Where'd you go?
Me? I'm here. I'm trying to get you bigger. There you go. Go ahead.
Okay. So I went ahead and printed off let me show you here. I'll open this. I made myself a 2025 Christmas challenge book.
Can you bring that up to the camera a little bit more so they can actually see it?
Is that good?
Look at how beautiful. Yes, go ahead.
So this is a dashboard. It was actually an A5 dashboard that I had, and I trimmed it down and cut it for an A6. I used some Christmas stickers and some of my planner stickers to do 2025. So this is like one of those plastic hard sheets. And then on the inside, I have the Christmas Club. And I made a little pocket here by just running some double-sided thin tape along just a little piece of cardstock, put a sticker, and I'm able to put my checks, and I wrote it out already, Donna.
So did I.
2000
Well,
2,500. That's what I'm saving, because that's what I'm trying to save this year, and I don't know if I'm going to make it.
so you're doing $50 a week, right?
Yeah,
That's
I'm going
$50.
to. And I looked at the calendar, and so then I made this small too because I wanted this inside of here.
I think I think that needs to be made small because I think it belongs inside of that too. And I think we
Yeah,
should
so
I'll add both.
I printed it at like, I think 65%, and then I just trimmed it down and stuck it in here next to the rules. And then everything else everybody's seen. It's just, I made the envelopes. And so
So
I'm
can we
ready
tell
to
everybody
go for Wednesday.
can we tell everybody how that came about?
Sure. So I've been watching Donna with her 52-week coupon book, and I absolutely loved that. But it just brought back my memories of, I'm all about nostalgia and anything that brings up a happy time in my childhood. I love it. So my mom, we would get in the car and go into the bank, and that was like a big deal to go to the bank. And we would get her little money that she saved up for the week, and we would drop off our money for the Christmas Club. And when it came time to go and get the money, that was like Christmas because we knew we were going to get Christmas presents that year. And so that was like a big deal, and it was really cool. So I was looking at that coupon book when she was doing it, and I'm like, I wonder if she'd make a Christmas Club, because I really want that, but I don't want to make it. And Donna is creative, and she always comes up with something clever and amazing. So I put it in her ear, and she said, well, what should it look like? I said, I don't know. And lo and behold, this is why she has the name. And I said this in my video today, creativity in her name, because this was exactly what I was thinking and even more wanting. So I appreciate you for making it and pulling it out of your brain.
It took a while to come out of my brain though. I've sat on this thought process for a long time. I feel like it's been probably about 4 or 5 months.
Yeah. It was a while ago when we talked about it.
We literally talked about it, and she's like, I was thinking, and I can think about it and think about it and think about it. And I had what I kind of wanted, but nothing was coming out of me. And then all of a sudden, it was like a volcano of happiness literally came out of me. And here's a little secret, right? Mama Bear's got access to my files, right? And she's able to see what I work on because we've got it like that, right? She's my partner in crime. And I so wanted to tell her I was working on this, but I didn't want to bother her because I know that she's been busy with her room. So all of a sudden I'm working on this and my phone goes off and I look at it. She's like, what'd you write? You wrote something like, I love getting sneak peeks of what you're working on.
And I said, I spy a Christmas Club.
And I was just like, that made, like, silly as that sounds, that made my cheeks hurt because here I am, and it was just it's like a sisterhood. It's like a sisterly, like it's so cool. Yeah. So that made that these are the small things in life that just it's all worth it. You know what I mean?
Well, and so can I point out that Seashell Save, you said I'm going to need a savings challenge for savings challenges. So let me point out that, yes, I might be doing $50 a week and what I say I can do right now. But if it ever gets to a point where I can't, and this is what my mom taught me, You put what you can that week, even if it's $1, but you at least know that I put something in. So this number here where you're depositing can change. It doesn't have to stay one set amount. Or maybe you're having a good month and you put in $100 on that week. Maybe it's a tough one and you put in 50 cents. You're still saving, and over time, it's still going to add up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And, back in the day, and that's when you read that letter, and I call it a novelty thing. It's a novelty thing. Plus, it's a retro fun thing. When I researched vintage passbook challenges or savings books, people started with, and I looked at old advertisements that banks would put in newspapers to ask people to come to their bank to save this money. They were saving 5 cents, 10 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents. They were saving that kind of monies back in the 50s and 60s. So that's the point. Make it what's comfortable for you.
Yeah, exactly. Because, things change, but you know what? I do like the fact that you have in the rules, because this is going to be hard for me to do. Y'all know this about me. To the best of your ability, leave the money in the envelope. And if, on those tough times, especially like if you want to use this for something else, you don't have to use it for Christmas. Maybe you have something like a roof you have to put in, right? Keep it in here, because that way that, like, when I close this book, I'm putting it away, so I know that it's safe and sound. I'm not going to pull from it. There's other binders I can pull from if I need to, but this is going to be safe, because Christmas is a big deal in our household.
I think it's a big deal. And it's, what, and I'm going to just give me 1 second. I'm going to come back to you. I literally just fixed the website. Can someone check to see if you can grab the hop and let me know? Thank you, Lisa, for reaching out to me. I never finalized it on my end, so now it should be finalized, and I think you guys are good. And the letter states, and this was advertisements in the newspapers back in the day, you didn't only need this passbook for Christmas clubs. It was the Christmas club for other savings. And then years later, as we got older, there were vacation clubs and things like that.
Yeah. Our vacation club was the big Sparklets bottle, and my dad would put change or money from, like, because he was a barber, so he would collect his tips and put it in there, and that was our vacation savings club.
Let's address some of the comments, because here we got people saying that they can't download from the website. Now, the cruise information is over on the website, and I'm kind of curious of why you guys can't get it. So the PDF file, if I add it to cart, I'm doing a checkout myself. It doesn't cost anything. And I'm going to send it to myself.
And then Lisa put Sally's email on the feed right now, so people can see her email.
Okay, and I will link, I gotta find the PDF for the cruise. It came through. It came through right away. So I'm not sure why people are having a hard time with the cruise PDF.
I think it was
here.
one person.
And I'm gonna give you guys a link so that you guys can go grab it. Here's the link to the cruise PDF. All right. You still can't get the calendar? Somebody just said they were able to. Refresh your page.
Yeah. Refresh it.
Refresh it, and it should be good. Okay. Because I can't link through here unless I make it a Google Drive, into the Google Drive, and it's already loaded onto the website, so you should be able to grab it. I just grabbed it, and it's good. In fact, I'm going to grab my cruise folder. And I will, I downloaded the calendar early and had no problem with it. But the earlier calendar was a JPEG. I did switch it this afternoon when I got home from the barbecue to a PDF file. So you might want to grab the PDF file. It's easier to print, I think. Oh, Fiona, thank you for doing the hop today. I did not get to your video yet. I'll do that tonight when I sit on my chair. Thank you, thank you. And don't
Can
forget.
I give you a hint? Can I give you a hint what happened today?
Okay.
Let's just say one folder got $4 in it.
I hope it was one that's behind by $20.
No, we got to ring the bell.
Oh my gosh. Do you believe that there's like two behind by like $20?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the way the dice rolls.
Oh, okay. Do you guys want to grab 101 and before we forget? Thank you, Miss An. Let's grab the 101. Let me find it. Okay, saving 101. I have mine. I can actually probably switch my. We're bouncing today, aren't we? Bouncing. All right, let me switch my camera to down.
You should probably go in the bigger area.
Okay, I'll switch. I gotta just figure out how to switch my camera. Settings. Let me switch my camera. Ta-da! Okay. And then I'll just switch us, and I am up front. So we've got Saving Money 101. And as per Donna, calendar problem. I hate going on to something new if we have a problem. All right.
Could we just say if everybody could wait till Tuesday and tell the person going on Tuesday to make sure it's linked down in their description?
No, you know what I'll do? If you talk for just a few seconds, I will find a way to link it to them. I don't understand why there's a calendar problem.
All right. So since I have this in front of me, and we were going to chat about it later, but I'm going to bring it up right now. If you are planning to go on the cruise, can you give me what should we do? Let's do a heart. Give me a heart if you're going on the cruise, and a double heart if you've already booked it.
Oh, that's a nice way to keep things.
So one heart if you're planning to go, 2 hearts if you've already booked it. We're kind of trying to get an idea. Okay, so we've got, yay, Save with Judy, Shar, Lisa, Sarah, Nika, Jessica, Dramatic Panda, Girl Mama Budgets. All right. I didn't realize that so many were already booked. Good job.
Oh, wait, count that. Count how many are already put their deposit down with Sally.
Okay, so far, other than Lisa, because we already know that one, 3. But there's another 6 that are 7, 8 that are planning on it. And Sarah says she's booking for 6 people. Nice. Are you bringing your whole family, Sarah? Okay, Jessica's doing her deposit soon. That's awesome. I am so excited. I've been looking at, for those of you who've never been on the Wish, or maybe haven't even been on a cruise, I found a Facebook page, and there's a lot of them, where they tell you about the ship and like tips and all of that. And they post pictures so you can kind of get more of a view. There's YouTube videos that you can look up to see what everything looks like. There's a fun water slide that Andrea promised me she's going to go on it with me. I am so excited. Is anybody going to go to Disneyland or Disney World? Can you tell I'm used to going to Disneyland? Is anybody going to Disney World too? See, Michelle and I are doing a deposit on Thursday, Shar. Donna, you're going to do Disney World?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Disney World. I don't know if I'm doing it before or after, but I'm gonna definitely do it.
Awesome. Yeah, I figured if we're going to be out there, we're going to go do it. So those of you who, like Lisa, you might even know this. Do I have to buy the tickets like a year in advance to get into the parks now?
No, you don't have to do that.
I was watching videos. I got hooked on those reels, and they were talking about how you have to get the magic band, and then you have to book the ride, and I'm like, this sounds so complicated now. It's been a while, but I'm excited to go. Even if I just walk around and shop all day, I'll be fine.
Smells like something's burning in my kitchen.
Uh-oh.
Vinny's in there cooking or using the toaster oven. I smell it.
Yeah, everybody, Donna's working on the website right now. So if you're trying to get something, she's working through it. That's why she's kind of quiet over there.
Yes, I am.
All right, so let me show you what I added in here for those of you who are going to maybe go to Disneyland or Disney World, sorry. I got these from Lisa Grateful Me when I ordered one of her downloads. You get free stuff from her. And I'm sure if you wanted to, you could ask her about these. There's a whole bunch of Disney challenges. So I pulled out the ones that I would need. Like I'm going to have to stay at a hotel, park tickets, food, souvenirs. So I added that into my cruise binder. So I make sure and I save for those as well. So we're saving for the cruise and for our Disney World trip. And they were free. Lisa always gives free stuff. She's so nice.
Yeah, she
and
does.
Her stuff is cute. Jason is going to the Disney Treasure in April 2025.
I know. Isn't that fun? That sounds so amazing.
Is that the new one or is that one that's been in? There's a new one I thought coming out.
Savvy enough.
Oh, you don't have to buy a magic band. Okay, I thought you did. They are kind of cool though. I like how you can get different bands and stuff, but I'm kind of like that. Okay, so the Treasure is the new one. Oh, you'll have to let us know how it is, Jason.
Sorry for leaving you stranded. I'm okay.
No, it's okay. I'm kind of trying to respond to people as they're doing it.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, the band works on the, I think I might just get one of those bands just because I want to try them out and see. In 2010 was the last time I went to Walt Disney World. And they had given us these bands to try out. They were just testing out the band system when we were I think we went to Epcot. And they gave us, and they said, use these when you go to certain areas. And then we had to turn them in at the end. It was kind of neat, but they look fancy now and cute. So I might get one.
Can someone try that link? I don't know what's wrong with the website. It's not letting me check out with it either.
They're the same bands. Lisa, you're so knowledgeable.
She is. I love her.
Do you want to go to Walt Disney World with us, Lisa? You could be my buddy.
Jason, you know what? When do you go? When does Jason go? Does anybody know?
April 25.
Okay, so April 25. Jason, when you're done with your cruise, if you'd like to join us on a live and fill us all in, you are more than welcome.
Oh, that would be fun.
Putting him in a corner, backing Jason in a corner. Jason, you're gonna have to join us on the live and give us the soup to nuts on that cruise. Okay.
Everybody's saying the link.
Sure. Where are you? Where have you and Michelle been? We miss you.
They said they're going on the cruise.
Okay, who did I miss? Because did you write down a list?
No, but I can. I'll go back later and watch it and write it down.
Wait, can we just do it again? Maybe will that be okay? If you're going on the cruise, if you've booked, type in the word booked. If you're going to book, type going to book.
Okay, this is my little cruise information book.
Ooh, I like that.
I got it on Walmart. It was like on clearance and it had yellow behind it. So I put pink.
Oh, Sally has the look. Nika, you're booked. Sweet sister. All right.
Okay, wait.
Judy's,
Okay. So
Nika booked.
Nika,
Judy's
I'm
going
gonna write him down.
Okay, so Nika's booked. Judy is going to. Michelle is going to. Girl Mama Budgets is going to. Dramatic Panda is going to. Shar and Michelle are going to. Tammy got the calendar. Jessica is booking on Thursday. Sarah is going to. Michelle is Michelle part of, is this Michelle and Shar? Michelle Holden? Wendy is booked. Jean is going to book. La Trace is going to. Onicia is going to. Oh, a different Michelle. So we got a different Michelle is going to. Thank you, Michelle, for pointing that out to me. All right. Wow. This is good. And honestly, we've only got 89 people, so we're missing a good group. Now, I know Laura's booked, and I'm booked, and Mama Bear, and Bianca is booked. And Lisa's booked. And honestly, if you were here on last week's live, TJ and Kaylee, my son and daughter-in-law, and my grandchildren are coming. So,
I was teasing my husband, and I'm like, people are gonna like the fact that you're there because I talk about you so much on my channel. And I said I might get you a shirt that says "I'm the hubby."
You know what? Johnny D's gonna have it. Johnny D, your hubby, and then Bianca's hubby is part of it.
Yeah.
That's Vince, Wow. Okay. And there is Miss Andra. She will be booked soon. She has to call Vacation Club. All right. We'll go back into the cruise in just a few minutes. Can we do Saving 101 before we forget?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Saving 101, this week, we are bringing $20 again. All right. So we got $20. And I'm going to knock out the 5s and then start the 2 and 3s for me. And today I'm bringing blue. So I've got 5, 10, 15, and 20. So $20 is going in. We have 120 towards a 150 save. Are we bringing $20 next week? Or are we going to do 15 and 15? Oh, we lost Mama Bear for a second. I'd like to know what you all think. Tell me what you all want to do. Unless you want to bring 30. You all let me know. I have my little reminder tab right here. Everybody's saying 20?
Yeah, everybody's saying 20.
I'm good with 20. All right, so we're keeping it at 20.
Yeah. Are we going to do something on land? Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute, mini brick budgets.
Okay, 20 it is. Command decision by the village. Bring $20 to the party next week. All right. Can you believe it that we've all saved this together? We saved 150. Hold on. I got to look to see what we have. We're going to have 150, 105, 50, and 30. Love it. Love it. And then we got to save $200 together. Ah.
I have to go let my dog in. He keeps scratching at the door. He doesn't.
Go ahead. Your turn to break free. I got it. We got it. Oh, she's wrecking the house.
Okay.
I took her off for a second. I took her off this way she can set up without feeling like rushed. All right. We could definitely figure out how to finish that by the end of the year. And I am open for suggestions. I want to do what makes everyone comfortable. I really, really do. So we went to the chicken barbecue today, and Vinny doesn't eat chicken on the bone. It's just that he doesn't like it. So I thought I forgot we were supposed to stop at the pizza place on the way home. This poor kid hasn't eaten. Oh, that's probably why my kitchen's on fire. Oh my gosh. Oh. Is there a way to get added to the hop lineup? Andra, if I'm allowed to add this to Andra's thing, Andra is the one that vets the channels, only because we've got such an amazing rhythm going right now. But I'm not against adding channels to the hop. We've just got to check out your video process, I guess is the right word. But we're not against it. Like it's open, but because the hop is going so strong right now and there's kind of like no glitches, I like it because I don't want to lose people from saving. And that's not to insult anyone or to keep people out. It's going so well, and it's actually for me as the person. Switch your sideways, Mama Bear, if you can hear me. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna now push it, tilt it back. There you go. All right, you're back in. Got you. Thank you. If you want to reach out to the Traveling Savings Chief, she will get familiar with your channel and see where it's at. So, Shell, I want to just ask Shell Saves, did you see today's video? Because in today's video, I actually I never in today's video I was showing parts of my home. I don't know if you saw it, Michelle, but Seashell Saves gifted me a beautiful Mickey Mouse lamp, and it sits in my dining room. And I probably should have brought that into the video, but I was so into the video for actually the Last Supper, if you watch today's video. But Michelle, did you see it? And if not, you might want to go see today's video because that lamp means the world to me. It's gorgeous. Love it. And it holds a spot near and dear in my heart that you even thought to gift that to me.
That's awesome.
All right. So do we want to go over the cruise? And Lisa, do you want to join for a little while? I don't know if you're available to answer questions if some of our villagers have questions, or do you want to answer them just from the oh, she wants to join. All right, let me add Lisa to this. I'm gonna actually invite her. So let me grab this and get Lisa in here, because Lisa is my go-to for
Yes,
this.
Yep.
All right.
She is the wealth of knowledge.
So if I want to, I've been getting mushy-gushy with you all because I'm extremely excited about everything that we do together as a community, right? And our village is getting bigger, and I can't do everything by myself. And what's great is that I've actually have people within the village that bring so much information, wealth of information, and actually they assist, they're making things happen for all of us. And an example of that is this next set of hop. You know what I mean? The hop, it's still going because we're all together in this. And I can't wait to even think about collectively how much we've saved. I can't. It overwhelms me with such amazing happiness. All right, I'm going to add Lisa now. And here she is. I think she is. She disappeared for a second. Okay, she'll get it.
There
She'll
was
get
some
it.
cool music that came up though.
That was my Blink camera telling me that it caught somebody on my camera.
Oh.
Yeah, which is John. He's out front. So. I added the camera in here. Ooh. Hi, Lee.
Hey everyone,
Hi, Lisa.
how are you, Mama Bear?
Oh, dropping my cameras, my lights everywhere. This is why I need a studio.
Right. Well, I saw the walls today. It's looking good.
Yes, I'm so excited. It's almost this color.
Yes. So I'm gonna log back in on YouTube so that I can get the comments.
Okay. So I know one of the questions, Donna, that came up is, are we going to be doing anything on land? And we kind of were talking about that today. Did we lose you, Donna?
No, I actually muted myself because I felt like there was a back a sound thing between Lisa and I.
Okay.
Oh, is
But
there?
no, there was. I think it's gone now.
Okay.
Okay. So the question was in regards to land. Did I lose anybody?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. So in regards to land, Andra, the traveling and savings chief, is looking into a 5K or 3K or whatever the K. We can walk it, we can run it. We're doing something there, but on land is basically your vacation with your family. When we get to the Bahamas, that's for you guys to do. Our meetings up on the ship are gatherings here and there. And then depending on what restaurants, we're all in at the same time because I heard they break you up into restaurants. Just remember, we are picking the earlier dinner, but you don't have to unless that's something that you want. And then we'll probably be all at the same show at the same time if you pick the earlier dinner. All right, I'm going to add Lisa back in. Okay, Lee, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, that's perfect.
Are you getting feedback from me?
No, I'm gonna stop talking unless I'm needed. So you guys take over.
So one of the things we also talked about, and I don't know if you want to talk about that, Lisa, is the night we get there when we get there the night before, and then in the morning.
Yeah, so we looked at different hotels or different options. I feel like I'm hearing echo. Are you guys hearing echo?
It's a little like raspy.
Okay, I'm gonna go switch to my computer because I'm on my phone. So maybe if I walk away from one of the computers.
Gotta love technology.
I actually have both phones, and then my TV is on. So I'm all on the Donna show right now. So we talked about what hotel to go to, and the one that is closest to the port is called the Radisson at the port. So I'm gonna call. I go out of town this week for work, so I won't be able to call this week. But next week I will call and see if we can reserve a block of rooms for any of you that are interested in spending the night there and doing something prior to getting on the cruise.
Yeah, we were talking about maybe doing like a meet and greet event at the hotel before we go.
There's also,
those, remember, it's all in the works right now. Nothing is solidified, but when we do solidify it, Those of you who are booked and going will get all the information. So these are like, that's why we're having these meetings to kind of narrow down what are some fun things we can do with y'all and some, you know, different ideas that we're all bringing to the table. So to make it fun and to make it something worth doing that's a little bit different than just going on a cruise, because we're all there for our budgeting community as well. Let's see. I'm looking
Okay,
at
so
what you guys are talking
what I'm getting is this. So what we're thinking is we're going to come up with a hotel that is close to the cruise ship, not far away. So on the next morning, you know, when we wake up, we can meet for breakfast. You know how hotels have like little waffles or whatever. But the night before is where we would actually get our first meet and greet. Because like I said, I don't need to stay in a hotel. I'm going to choose to stay in a hotel so that I can be with everyone that night before. And we've got a lot of things in the works as far as gifts and giveaways and who's meeting up and, you know, things to keep it fun beyond belief. Like this is going to be, from the gathering that we had today, it is going to be epic. And I'm going to use the word epic because let me tell you something. This group of ladies that is, I'm going to call them the headliners with me. And this is how I'm going to put it. And Lisa might not have a channel, but Lisa is my headliner because she is also a partner in crime that I can't live without because she catches me often. And she's going. She's 10 steps ahead and she's got you all. And she's thinking of things to make it so magic. And this was the word we used today. And I used it in the last meeting that we had. How are we going to make this even more magical for our village? And let me tell you something. We are working on it like you wouldn't believe. Now,
it's going to be fun. I'm excited for it.
Now, what we do have to tell you is this, and Lisa, when she comes back, I got to add her to the stage. Lisa's going to be able to go into this in a little bit more detail. Now, Disney cruises do sell out, okay? So I understand that you've got to get your deposit ready to give them. The deposit's going to be roughly around $600. Then your insurance is going to be roughly about another $150 to $200 if you take out insurance. I personally take out insurance, right? That's the monies that you need up front to book your cruise. Then you have until August of 2025 to finalize your final payment. Now, I think we're putting in play that for you to be part of the group, we're going to need finalization if Disney does not sell out prior to it. But January, we need to have final count on who is going to be part of our gathering because we have so many things that we've got to get in order to do giveaways and things like t-shirts. We've got to get all that done. And honestly, that takes months of preparation. Ladies, did I leave anything out or would you add to what I said?
No, that was pretty much what we talked about because we really want to make it special and we have a lot of fun things that we're going to be making for y'all. And so we need that time to do it. And so that's why it's important if you're going to book and you want to you want to have your deposit in by January. So it gives us time. So we have the numbers and, you know, start those savings challenges if you need it now so you can get that deposit saved up. We totally understand. Not everybody has it right away, and that's okay. That's why we gave you until January. We know that there's a lot of holidays coming up. So, you know, hopefully you can have the time to at least get the deposit in.
And I'm going to tell you this. If you guys had your emergency fund, you could borrow from that and repay it back. This is a perfect example of a use for the emergency fund if you have it, if this is something that fits into your budget.
Yeah.
So I'm back on my computer. Am I still getting a weird
No,
vibration?
you're perfect now.
No, you sound great.
Good.
So Robin Hawkins asked, what if somebody who is not going wants to donate? Lisa, do you want to take that question?
Yeah, so Robin, are you talking about donating product, donating funds? What can you tell us a little bit more, or tell me a little bit more of what you're talking about when you say donate? I did see a couple of other comments about the time to book. So there isn't, I reached out to Sally today to see if there was a, I'm still getting feedback. I don't know
I'm going
what
to
that
come
is.
off the mic.
We're okay.
Okay.
We don't hear it.
Okay. It's thundering and lightning here, so maybe that's why I'm getting feedback. To see if there was really, a drop dead date to have to book. I will remind everybody that this is a maritime cruise, so it's decked out for Christmas, and those tend to always be they always sell out. So she didn't give a deadline that you would have to be, but you run the risk the later you go of not having either the type of accommodation that you want. So if you wanted a balcony, you might not be able to get a balcony. If you wanted an inside room, you might have to upgrade to the ocean view, those kinds of things. So the final payment, like Donna said, there is a deposit that you would need to make within, I want to say it's within a week of making the reservation. And on the PDF that Donna has put on her website, you can see the link to the PDF. The link to where you go in and you say that you want to book the cruise, and then Sally will reach out to you. So it's around the $600 mark for the deposit, and the remaining part of the cruise does not have to be paid until August of 2025. So you'll have a year from now to finish paying. Thanks, Wendy, a 3-day hold. So were there any other questions that I missed while I was trying to get hooked up? I'm sorry.
So Robin responded with an Oral-B toothbrush and a water pick. That's cool.
That is cool. That would be great, Robin. If you want to send an email to askdonnaforit@gmail.com, you and I can hook up and I can get you to send it to me so I can get it to the cruise.
Yeah, because we're coming up with things throughout the cruise that you'll just get, or that you'll win, or if you attend the different sessions that we're going to have, you can participate and maybe get some of the things. So there's lots of different opportunities to get different types of products.
So Sarah, the $600 were for 2 people in one cabin. So it really depends on your, because I know you said you were booking for 5 people. So your deposit will be based on the cabins that you reserve.
I know they had good cool ones with bunk beds in them if you have kids.
They do. Mini brick budgets, you can send a product as well. You can again just send an email to askdonnaforit@gmail.com and I'll get in touch with you.
Yeah, Girl Mama budgets with your kids. You're going to definitely need to do the fun one with the bunk beds. That'll be fun for them.
I'm trying to upload the cruise PDF right now.
So okay, so while you're doing that, we also talked about Minnie, when you sent that chat, it reminded me of this. So we have talked about possibly sponsors for the t-shirts, to have your channel name on the back of a t-shirt if you're interested in something like that. But also to invite any creator, anyone with a channel that would like to create an exclusive challenge or scratch whatever you want to create that's exclusive for the Donna Village cruise. We're going to put it in the welcome bag. So if you have a channel and you're interested in creating something that would be an exclusive product, but it would get your name out there. Again, just let me know, go through the Ask Donna for It email, and I'll kind of reach out to you, set those aside, try not to get them confused with those that are asking Donna for more challenges.
Barbara, I'm going to wear a mama bear mask the whole time. Barbara said mama bear will finally have to show her face.
You know what? We're never going to let you know who she is. She's just going to be in the crowd. She's going to be the unknown comic, with the bag over there.
The paper bag. Me and my husband will wear the paper bags around over our head.
So let's just making sure everything. So like I said, more is going to come into play as we know how many people we actually have. So we have so many things that we want to bring to the table. So when we ask, I'm going to have a full cruise thing where I ask for sponsorships. So sponsorships are basically, and Lisa kind of touched on it, right? I'm going to have t-shirts that are available, and on one of the t-shirts, it's going to have a list of all the sponsors. So you could be a villager, and if you want, like everyone can sponsor. Like I know when we have our 4-H, you don't have to have animals in the 4-H. You could just be a sponsor. So anyone that wants a sponsor, we're going to have a sign-up sheet. And what is that sponsor actually? You're helping us buy the goodie bags, or you're helping us give out prizes. You're helping us do things so that the cost isn't like $1,000 out of my pocket to make things a little bit more magical for you. And that's how that's what we're thinking. And like I said, for each day that we're meeting to talk savings and budget, there's going to be a giveaway. We might give out raffle tickets or something, but think about it. It's a gathering where it's going to be so epic, so magical. I'm going to stop using epic and use magical, but that's what sponsors are. So sponsors are going to be monies, and I can't give away what we want to do, but savings challenges. Your savings challenges. If you have an Etsy store, you have a channel, you have your own .com, whatever you want to do. If you're coming on the cruise, like say Michelle and Shar want to have their name on the back because they're going to be on the cruise, they want to be a sponsor, they can do that. It's like, that's what it's all about. Did I leave anything else? I feel like I always want to
I just want to reiterate, if you're interested in that, because we will have a form that we'll be creating once we get out a little bit further, that you can fill out, that we'll post. But also you can go to that email address that Lisa keeps referring to, the askdonnaforit@gmail.com, and you can communicate that way if you're interested. Like Nika was talking about soaps, make sure you communicate using that email, and that way we can kind of keep track.
And this is a testimonial. It's nonprofit. So sponsorships, it's not a profit into my pocket. Anything that's sponsored goes into this. So just know that that's a nonprofit thing. Yeah, I'm not looking, I'm looking to just give, make things happen, make things, magical.
Yep.
I know I'm trying not to spill the beans.
We're not going to spill the beans. I'm gonna mute her if she tries to.
you have to see.
Yeah, me too.
We have a list. Let me tell you something. We were. Do you know that Google? Wait. Let me. Do you know that Google? Well, first of all, it was what was last week or 2 weeks ago. We had it on Zoom. Zoom gave us a time frame where if you had an hour to do your Zoom meeting, anything after that, they wanted to charge you. So this time we were like, okay, we'll do Google Meets. After an hour, they wanted to charge us again to go longer than 60 minutes to have a meeting. So I started the meeting. We were going over an hour. Andrea starts up a new one so that we can continue the meeting going. Like, it's amazing how it's like they want to charge us just so we can have a group meeting.
Yep.
This is going to be awesome. Let me tell you something. We have a bunch of villagers that have got such amazing ideas as far as gifting goes. I've never been around, and I'm talking villagers, all of us.
Yeah.
I've never surrounded myself as much as I have you with people that want to give and to raise up and to help you succeed. It's amazing.
Yep. That's why we do this. That's why we're out here, and that's why I think all of us connect together so well, is we all have that same mentality. We're not just doing this for our own gain, for our own financial freedom, or whatever you want to call it. We're out there to hopefully spark something in you that will help, and that really is fulfilling to us, to see your success and to help in any little way in your success.
So I'm going to say this in my next couple of videos because I'm realizing this. I can't share all the emails that I get of amazing testimonials of success in people's lives with their savings and how it happens. But I can tell you this. You think that watching us is important? I got to tell you something. When you get a chance, go back to the last two of my videos. Read through some of the comments. And I'm going to praise the good comments, and we're not even going to talk about the bad comments. But we're not even going there because we're over that, right, Mama Bear? We're over that.
Yeah, we're over that.
We're over that. The good comments that I've seen recently are testimonials of everyone's success in savings. And if it blows my mind, you're missing out by not reading some of the comments. They're amazing.
Yeah, I need to get better at responding to a lot of comments, because I read them all when they come through real quick, and then I'm just like amazed at, like, it just keeps you going, and it keeps you like, okay, what could I do next to help them? What could I do next to help them? And I know you're always contemplating on that, Donna. Your wheels are always turning, and that's what I love about you. And those comments really keep us going. So we do appreciate you doing that, and saying how your journey is going. And even if you're struggling, like, maybe we can look at that and go, I wonder if there's something we can create that might help someone with that. So,
and if you want a little happiness at the beginning of your day, let me tell you something. One of our villagers in the group, and I'm gonna call her out. I'm gonna call her out. And it's such an amazing, loving way. I wake up every morning, I grab my coffee, I sit down, and I open up. Well, first I have to check my phone because my kids message me in the middle of the night for different things, even though they're grown men. And I'm going to get into a different story in a minute, but I wake up and every single morning I get a loving, sisterly message from Nika. Nika, I wake up every morning to a message from Nika, and it's like I'm talking to a sister.
Aww.
And let me tell you, if that it can brighten anybody's day. But I don't know, she started it months ago, But every day I wake up and she's got an uplifting message for me. So, I mean, I love to say wonderful things about all of you, and you know I do. But let me tell you, Nika's Scents and Scrubs, unbelievable.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that you have that. That's awesome. Let me see. Oh, I'm reading all your comments. I'm getting quiet.
I don't know about gluten-free, but I think that I'm gonna shut this off. So sorry. I think that
Yes,
they do
Crystal,
have.
it does. It when you fill out the interest link, when you click on that link in the PDF, the second link, it'll ask you if you have allergies, if you're keto, gluten, all of those things. Disney's very good with alternative diets and help needs, anything allergy related. Um,
Here's a perfect example. John wears a CPAP machine, and he's regimented with that. He can't sleep without it. So when we bring it, it's better to have distilled water than tap water in it. Well, Lisa, did you tell Sally I needed that? Or did I put it in my comments?
you would have put it in your comments.
Well, let me tell you something. Sally already responded. Your distilled water is already ordered.
That's awesome.
So I'm very happy about that.
That's Disney. I mean,
Yeah,
they
and it
make it
doesn't
healthy.
surprise me with them. That's what I'm excited about, is because they like to do the special stuff for you. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all gonna have coffee. I can't say it right. Shar,
Coffee.
let's all have coffee.
Coffee.
Hey Donna, did you
I
see
don't
what Girl
I don't
Mama
know why
Budget
you guys
said?
make fun of me.
I'm not. It's what she wrote. She wrote it like that.
Because she does that to me. She makes me laugh.
Hey Donna, did you see what Girl Mama Budgets wrote about her middle daughter came in when she
Oh
saw
wait, my
you and
middle.
Mama Bear?
Aw.
Hi.
So can I tell you this? I thought that I was going to be here by myself tonight, and I was going to show you slides of Tara and Little T. Well, can I tell you? Their flight out of New York last week was delayed 6 hours. 6 hours out of LaGuardia Airport on Delta. So when they finally, she messaged me to tell me she was delayed. She gave me her flight number so that I can keep an eye on her. Then she let me know that they landed and that they were starving and they were just going to pick up something in the hotel. And I said to her, can you just wait and you'll grab something they were going to grab something in the airport. I said, grab it at the hotel. This way she gets a little bit of Disney, right? Well, long story short, Little T wasn't excited when she saw the Disney signs because she was so exhausted from the delay. Could you imagine a little sitting in the airport for 6 hours, right? So long story short, Tara FaceTimes me today, and Little T was like a Mexican jumping bean. Did you guys all have those when you were kids? The little jumping beans that used to jump, right? I used to love those. I don't even know if they still make them. But
I don't think
I'm
so.
FaceTiming Tara today, and Little T is jumping all over, and she's so excited. And blah, blah, blah. But long story short, Tara called Delta and said that she basically burst the bubble of a little one seeing Disney for the first time, and they gave her free luggage, to add on to her trip. So she actually went and she bought a Disney bag so that she could bring home all the souvenirs.
Oh, that's awesome.
And she said, here's the best part. She came in under her spending budget, which is hard to do when you're at Disney.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Good for her.
You know what, Lisa? She already, the airline gave him a deal already. Would they give him something else? Maybe that's something we tell Tara.
Yeah, so it is a federal law that they have to, it is the Department of Transportation that they have to refund her. They have to give her compensation for that. So Delta got off scot-free by just giving her luggage.
Well, maybe she puts the pen to paper.
Yeah. Yeah. So
They
Delta
they
had a lot of problems with the upgrade from Microsoft last week or the week before, whenever that was.
yeah.
Delta is the only airline that kept having issues. They could not get back up and running. So all over the country, they had this issue.
Right. So that was Friday, and their flight out was Monday.
Ugh.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is it's a nationwide problem that Delta has to address. I mean, the Department of Transportation is already coming down on them. So
She said the walking was a little difficult for little T. So if she does it again, she'd probably wait till she was 10.
yeah, I mean, Disney World's big. If you've only ever been to Disneyland, it's a different animal.
Yeah, I took my kids when they were 10 and 12 and they were exhausted.
I get exhausted. It's a lot.
5 extra
5
days?
extra days? Wow.
Holy
Wow.
moly.
I would have been like, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? You can't be, because then you're sitting in your airport on standby when they're going to put you on the next flight. So, are you stuck in your hotel room for 5 days, or did they actually get to go out and do something? I'm a goof. I'm a goof. Did I get the radiator or radiator? You guys choose it.
Radiator.
It's a radiator.
Radiator Springs.
Right.
Radiator.
Radiator Springs.
Radiator. Well, when I was little in the apartment houses, they were radiators. You put
Well,
your mittens on
Disney
the
solved that for you. It's a radiator.
Yeah. They worked because they had been there for 2 weeks already. Oh, wow. Tomato. Come on, I make you all laugh.
Do you ever say wicked? Or is that not your area? Because my sister-in-laws all say wicked. Everything's
I
wicked.
feel like that's Boston. Isn't that Boston?
Yeah, they're Boston, Connecticut area.
Boston. You're not saying it
Yeah.
correctly. Boston. You got to put the ah.
Yeah.
My Boston accent is terrible.
TJ had the best time, and they both did. But TJ, I think, actually loves Boston.
Yes. Fenway
Yeah.
Park is the best place to go. We just went there one time just to tour the park, and they give you like a personalized tour, and you walk through all the places you never get to go. It was so fun, and it was really neat to do that. It's a place of history.
It's vintage. It is. It makes you want to go back and watch Sandlot and think about the Great Bambino.
Yeah.
I'm a goof.
We like to look
Nice
at the old cemeteries too, the headstones.
Night, Pat.
Oh,
Good night, Teresa.
Good night.
Yeah.
I love to look at old cemetery, and we have a lot of old cemeteries here.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
And that's something about Florida weather. So it's never the same for very long.
Right.
So when we go in November, what do you think the weather's going to be like?
I had this conversation with Rena, and we're going south. We're going to the tropics. It's going to be perfect.
We'll be out of hurricane season.
No.
No, it'll still be hurricane season. So I will share a story. The first Disney cruise I ever took, it was just me and my son. He was 11 at the time, and we passed a hurricane. They just drove around it, and we didn't change our itinerary or anything. So hurricane season is until November 30th. It starts, June 1st, and it's November 30th is when it's over. So we take that chance. But again, we'll know ahead of time if something changes. Disney won't sail if it's not safe.
I was on a cruise and the hurricane hit and they kept us out in water. They took us to the private island and then they just kept us in beautiful weather for the length of the cruise. So, I mean, you might not get to the Bahamas if that was like the worst case scenario, but it's still a vacation. I didn't mind
Yeah.
it.
No, I'm excited. We went on our honeymoon to Jamaica in September. It was like the worst time, but it only
Jamaica.
rained for like an hour a day.
Yeah, that's why I was saying when we went and there literally was a hurricane in the same water, they just drove around it. They found a route that took us so far around. It wasn't raining or anything where we on the boat. So
When you look at the Atlantic Ocean, you can understand how you can bypass a storm.
right.
I didn't think it, but it's amazing how you can.
Yeah.
Bye, Nika. Have a good night.
I agree, Chris. After September, October, it pretty much slows down, except for weird ones, but those pop up in weird places.
Is there anything else that we talked about today that we were going to talk about with them?
Well, there's
Okay.
a lot of stuff, but we're not going to share it with them.
Okay, so
Read
can I
Sean's
ask them?
comment.
Can I ask them what I asked you all today and you laughed at me?
What?
So everybody in the chat, did you see my my AI video that I worked with where the English man did the background voice? What did you all think of that?
Let me see what they say.
I know you're dying over here.
Sorry, that's hilarious.
Robin says saw it. Amy said yeah. What
But
do you guys
did-
think of it? Oh, they said it was amazing. Loved it.
So the ladies thought that my son Vinny helped me, and I said nope. I did it all by myself. I sat here yesterday morning and I had the whole house to myself, and it's amazing how my thought process can blossom when nobody's going to walk in this room and interrupt me. When I know that I'm not going to be interrupted, I'm unstoppable. And yesterday, I don't know what made me do that, but and someone left me a message. They're like, it was like I heard them because it was like things that they've been telling me. And I was like, I do hear you. I see the comments. And it was just like, they were so impressed with the wording, but that all came from you all over time. But did you know that? Okay, so I was telling the ladies that I uploaded it to Instagram. I uploaded it to a short. I uploaded it to my channel, and I uploaded it to TikTok. Yes, I put that silly app back on my device. But I was asking them this. I wanted to bring that to the table as far as shorts go with what's the word I'm looking for, ladies? The affirmations.
Yeah.
Would you like to see more of that with affirmations? Because if you would, I'm itching to get back into that. But it wouldn't be, and this is what we talked about, I'd have to purchase a program to do this. And I'd be able to use my own voice versus an AI voice. So I'm kind of curious of what you all have to say.
Robin, some of us thought someone had hijacked her channel as well.
I thought the same thing, Joe and Robin both said that. I was like, who hijacked her? Who took over her channel? What's going on?
But he spoke so highly of Donna.
I didn't even listen to what he said because I was so stressed out that someone took over your channel.
Oh
A lot
my
of people
God.
are saying that yes, they want you to do it. I think it would be great if it's your voice.
And I'd have to purchase the program to do it. And I didn't know if it was something that would be like, but I think it would be such motivation and uplifting to actually bring in something like that. Tammy clicked in and out. It's me. But I want it to be uplifting and keep you motivated. And honestly, and what do they say? 15-second shorts can give you that. What is that word I'm looking for? That that
Exposure?
It's not like what? No, it's a feeling, an emotion. Like
Oh,
The dopamine hit.
Thank you. That's it.
Dair, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly or not. I apologize. The deposit is based on the stateroom that you book and the number of people. For a 2-room ocean view with a balcony, it was like $650 for the deposit.
Lake and Bacon, it was your comment on that you said I heard you all when you were talking, right? It was your comment. You see, comments stick out in my head, and it's not always the bad. I hear your goods. Yes, it was Lake and she left me a beautiful comment. I hear you all. It was me. It was me. No, I was not hot. Listen, if somebody wants to hack me and say wonderful things about me, go ahead.
she
Go
said
ahead.
she thought you were in the news headlines.
Come on, join me, you know? I'll let you. I had an Englishman come sit in my desk.
That was original, though. I have to say that. I've never seen anybody do that before.
Well, let me tell you something. I know nothing about AI, but you're able to bring in certain words, and then I'm able to change the wording, put in the words that mean something to me. It's almost like did you ever see like a play, a script? A script. I'm going to use the word script. A TV script, a movie script, a play script, and it's broken down. Well, that's how it's written out in an AI form. So you can change it to whatever you want. And then you're able to bring in your, like, if a picture didn't resonate with me, I pulled it. I'm like, get rid of that. I want to bring my picture in. I want to talk about our village. I want to talk about, someone left me a comment last week, and I don't know if she's here. And if you're here, let me know. She's like, Donna, you're my girl. And I wanted to include that in it also. So let me tell you, while I was working on that, I was listening to every single thing that you all say, and it was coming out of me.
You know what that
Carla has
reminds
a
me
message.
of? Did you
Yeah.
ever see those word, I think they're called, I forget what they're called, word art? Or where you type in, like everybody gives you a word or whatever about something, and you type it all the responses in, and then it spits out like an image, and the bigger the word is, that means that's how many people, like let's say 100 people pick that word, so that word's going to be bigger. But if only like 2 people pick the word's smaller. So that kind of
The
reminded me of
word
that.
bubble.
Is that what it's called? Word bubble?
Yeah, it's a word bubble.
Word cloud.
Word cloud.
See shall say. Word cloud. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Word cloud.
I'll
Yeah.
have to look. I've
That's kind
seen,
of
I've
what you
seen
did,
things
but
that, like,
you did it AI form with everybody's comments. So that's pretty cool.
yeah, but yeah, came out of my mouth, my head. But I've seen where they take like the shape of the bear, and you can add all the words that you want to, and then it fills in the shape of the bear. I like things like that too.
Yeah.
We had a comment in here. Carla wants to know, will the travel agent help international members? Lisa?
Yes. Yes, she will book everything for you, including airfare. Disney works with just a few airlines, but she will coordinate everything for you.
That's awesome. Nancy Gilbert had to buy a car this week. I feel you on that one. Word art, word cloud. I hope you got, let's see what else we got. Yes, affirmations. We got people that are a little bit behind.
Oh, good, Char. She's helping you and Michelle. That's good.
Nice.
So she did say for anyone that is a U.S. resident, that it's cheaper, the airlines, to book your own airfare. If you weren't here a couple lives ago when we talked this originally, Orlando. So MCO is an international airport. It's one of the largest. Has a lot of different airline companies. You can find all kinds of cheap flights to Orlando. There are a couple of smaller airlines. If you like Allegiant, there is a Daytona Sanford airport that you can go into. Allegiant is a pretty cheap airline as well. And then Delta and American fly into Melbourne. It is MLB is the call sign for that airport. It's about 20 minutes from the port. So you have your choice of three. The one that'll probably give you the cheapest airfare would be MCO, would be Orlando.
Southwest flies there too, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. That's probably what I'll fly.
Nancy, you can meet us on the next gathering because I think that this is going to happen annually. And it won't be to the extreme of this. There'll be locations involved. We're gonna definitely get together here and there. I went into the internet to look for something and I totally forgot what I was going to look for. Talk about a deer in the headlight.
Let's see. We were talking about flights.
Okay.
International.
International. How many internationals do we have? I mean, Canada, we've got Char Michelle, right? Anybody else coming from international? Heather, this is one of many. We're going to keep going. We're definitely going to keep going. I opened my browser for a reason.
Well, and those of you who can't make this one, start that savings now. So that way, if we book another one, you're not behind the game in it, and you've already started to save towards something, whatever it may be. And then when it comes up, if you don't want to do the event, you can maybe go somewhere else with your family. And it might not be a cruise next time. It might be something completely different.
I want to say that the 4th of July live, was it the 4th of July live? That Andra was visiting, they talked about a train trip. So
that's the one I want to do.
Yeah, it could be a train next time.
And honestly, if you watch today's video, what am I doing? I'm already saving for Christmas 2025. So we got Christmas, we got the cruise. You know, I'm in the middle of funding for a roof. I'm working hard at all the savings that have to happen. And I'm trying to keep it as real as possible.
And if you start little bits and you just put it away, it really gives you that motivation to take, go and enjoy yourself. We work hard for our money. And I'm the worst one about this. We don't go on family vacations enough my whole life. Like, we didn't do a big family vacation until my son graduated high school, where we actually flew, like we went to Hawaii. And why? Because we've always been pinching our pennies on everything. Eventually, you've got to enjoy life. And if you can't go on this one, or if you can't do something, save until you can, just so you can have some experiences with your family and enjoy the hard work that you do. And yes, you want to work on paying down your debt, and you want to work on your sinking funds and all of that. But you also have to look at that family self-care.
I agree with you 100%. And not that I'm saying, golden years, older age, get older, so our kids are not our expense as much as they were, and so your funds become more available. Like that's and I'm talking from my example, right? And that's the truth. You know,
Yeah.
TJ and Vinny, I pick up a couple of things, but for the most part, I'm not paying like I used to. So funds became more available. I'm almost mortgage free. That's gonna free up more cash. And the older you get, the more you learn. Do I really need that? Do I want that? Is it a want? Is it a desire? Is it a need? Or is it, is it a necessity? And you wind up, and here's another thing, right? You wind up having more money than you thought you did. And that's just from my experience. Truth be told, the moment that you start putting money into an envelope, and oh my gosh, I'm not going to give anything away on Andra, right? Andra sent me an amazing photograph today. Watch her up and coming videos, the Traveling and Savings Chief. She raised the bar on her savings, and I'm beyond proud of her. And she actually said, truth be told, right, Andra? Andra, I called her Andra. Oh my gosh. This here, she was not doing this. And then we changed it to $20, and she stepped outside of her comfort zone. Right? And if she's still here, she's going to tell me if I'm speaking the truth. She stepped outside her comfort zone, and she's now saving more than she was. And that's what we're doing with all of us. We're actually telling you you can. Just have that confidence in yourself.
Yeah, because saving never used to be a big thing for me. It was, let's just get through the month. And it was never like part of our vocabulary for many years. And then when you really sit down and, I mean, it has become like, I was talking about this the other day, like, this is my happy place now. And I know, Donna, you feel the same way because you're always thinking about this. Like, this has become my happy place. And my husband is so excited for me and for us that this is what we talk about now. And there's hopes and dreams and all that. And it took us a long time to get to that because before, money was so daunting. We didn't want to talk about it.
And so we talked about this today too. So we got to remember this. And I think this is an important topic to bring to the table. We have people that are trying to save their first penny, right? How do you do it? And then we have people that are saving and trying to get ahead, or to get a month ahead, or to have an emergency fund. And then we've got people that have done that already, that might be debt-free, and they're still saving with us. So we go from the penny beginner to the saver that has no debt. Like, our village is diversified.
Yes.
And no one is in the same boat. Nobody. Because everybody's household is totally different. You might have some common denominators, but for the most part, do not compare yourself to someone else. Don't. It's not healthy. Do what you can and be your own individual saver.
Hey, Jessica, I just saw your comment, and I don't have a channel. And I actually just had this conversation today with Donna and Andra and staff. Please don't use the word "you are nothing." That is so negative. That is negative self-talk. And you are something. You are someone. You're here, whether you're able to save a penny or a dollar or a dime. You're here, you're putting in the work, and you're learning. So don't say you're nothing. You're learning. You're
I
growing.
promised Lisa that I wasn't going to say that anymore.
That's right. Don't say that, especially not around me. Don't say that.
Because I said the same thing more than once to Lisa. I feel, I'm nobody. I use that phrase. And
Yeah.
I promised her that I'm not going to say that nobody. I'm not going to say that no more.
And
But
Jessica,
Jess,
we've
you
all
are
been there.
somebody.
We've all been there. We've all been there where you're at your lowest. But just take these little tiny bits of nugget, like this little information, and just change one little thing in how you're doing it and save any little amount, even if it's 50 cents, anything. And that's going to add up to $1. And then you take that dollar and you put it over here and you check that off. Like, it does something to your mindset when you start congratulating yourself for doing the little things. And then you will see over time, and it's hard, I know, to wait, that you will progress. And there is that ebb and flow, and we all still have the ebb and flow. That's why I love these ladies so much, is that we're real on here. We all have that ebb and flow, but it will happen eventually. And then you'll have you will see those little things add up and add up, and everybody's at a different spot, and you just start where you are, and you can do this.
Do you guys, I need to be enlightened here. Do you feel that way because you don't have a channel, or that because at no point do I want anyone to feel like they're not included in the village if they don't have a channel. You all know that, right? It's not all about the channels.
No.
I give channel shout outs. I give people shout outs. I give, like, Shar doesn't have one, and I talk to her and Michelle and Wendy. Wendy's been a part of the village for a very, very long time. So I don't want anyone to feel slighted from me if you don't have a channel.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with it.
Just like Judy just said.
Everyone is included. Yes, Judy, you're right. And having a channel isn't for everyone, and that's okay. It's not for everyone. And so that doesn't, like, I did my savings, and while I was watching people for like 6 months before I decided to do this. And my first videos stunk. And I was like, well, I'll just keep going. We'll see how we do. And I was in a groove, and it worked for me. But not everybody needs to do that. You don't have to have a channel to make this work. I guess that's the point. You don't have to have an Etsy store. You don't have to make things to make this work. Just take the knowledge that you're getting from watching it and congratulate yourself for spending the time on it. Even if it's just watching a video and writing down some notes on what you want to do for yourself. Congratulate yourself. That's pretty awesome.
I think Tina, who I've got up there right now, I think Tina's been with me since almost the very, very beginning of my savings budget journey. And Tina, like she says, Tina doesn't have a channel, but I want you to all know that you don't need a channel to be a part of everything that I do.
Oh, that's neat how you were able to put that up there like that.
Yeah, I'm learning this right now.
Very good.
Shar, I love this village too.
And the great thing about a village is that everybody is different at different spots of their lives, everything, and you come together, and that's what makes it work. Hence the reason it takes a village, right?
Here you go. Jess, we love you. Just hang out with us. Mm-hmm.
Misha, I felt the same way that her comment, Donna, is that she felt like she just had too many challenges going at once. I did that too at first. I had so many challenges, and then it just didn't make sense to me that I had all this money, but it was little pieces of money everywhere. So I just had to cut them down. And I think you've seen Donna do it, you've seen Mama Bear do it, Andra did it. You just have to do what's right for you. And if it's just one challenge at a time, just do one challenge at a time.
Yep.
And don't feel like you're not worthy because you're only doing one.
And here's one right now that's up on the screen. I go back to this often. in my head, and I've said it in multiple videos of mine. Craft and Budget with On took one of my freebies and she tagged me in the video, and that's how I found her, which I don't always get to do, right? But I watched her do that, and what she did was, and it was my, and I've talked about this, it was what I had a free Bugs Bunny one years ago. She took that challenge, she saved that money, then she took that money and she bought more challenges, and then she started. And it just has to start with me planting a seed for all of you, not even to have a channel, but to start saving. That's the goal. That's why so many of us YouTubers give out. If you look in our description boxes, there's freebies because we want you to save money.
Yeah.
You know, and we're gonna talk about this for a second too, because we talked about this today in our meeting. We don't realize, and I talked to Mama about this. We're here and we're doing our savings, hoping to inspire, right? I know that I put out a video every day to teach you good saving habits, and I can speak for myself. I don't know whose heart I touch, but the thing about, say, for me, Mama Bear, and I'm gonna say Andra, right? Laura Bell Creations, Judy, who's in here, right? Nikki with Dragonfly Saves. I'm only going to give you a couple. We're not that commercialized channel. We are that channel that speaks from the heart. We're giving you true examples of savings, budgets, restarting. I'm telling you right now in my videos, that tire challenge wants me to rip the hair out of my head. I want to be done with that tire challenge. You will, like, the struggle is real. And for me, I want to bring that to the table because I don't want to be that fake commercialized saver that's out here. I want you to realize that I'm the average person. I am just like you, and we're all got to start somewhere, and we can all do this together, right? Did we not talk about that today, ladies?
Yes, we did. And that's why I love y'all, because that's exactly what I like to surround myself with. And that's what I want to bring to the table too, is we're real. And we don't do everything perfect. And there's times where we have to empty things out, or that wasn't working, I need to stop that because, and it's okay. And it's okay to show it, and it's okay not to be perfect, and it's okay to be real with people, because nobody's perfect. And with budgeting, it's never going to be that way. Life happens and things will always come up, and it's what you do with it. And that's why we need to show it more.
And if you can't see it on my face, and I don't have a poker face, you'll see the anguish, you'll see you'll actually hear the emotions in my videos. I got mushy gushy this week. I get mushy gushy and I speak from the heart, but do you see, I'm a very emotional person and I speak from the heart. And I know it comes through, and when you can't see this face, you see it in my body language.
I hear it in your voice, even if I can't see you sometimes.
Right.
Andrew, I
And
love that you are sharing your debt payoff journey, and the fact that you weren't the smartest in your youth, because I think we all have been there, or some of us are still there. So I think that goes back to the making it real and making it something that everyone can attain. I think you're very inspirational for doing that. And vulnerable. You're being very vulnerable.
And you're doing awesome with getting that knocked out.
You're kicking butt.
it's happening, right? It's happening for a lot of us. You're doing amazing, Andra.
No,
So
don't be
Robin
embarrassed, Andra.
Robin Hawkins,
That
are you
here's
doing the 100
sorry.
envelope challenge? Andrew, when is that picture that you sent me? When's that going to be in a video so that they can actually keep an eye out for it? You see my mug?
Andrew, I actually went all the way back to the very first video that you ever released when you were trying to get your hours. So I've watched them all.
Okay, let's talk about what she says here. It's especially embarrassing in my position at work. Okay. It
Yeah.
happened to the best of us. We are surrounded with professionals. And when I say professionals, meaning not a professional, mean like, okay, so we hold job titles, but even the woman of the house who handles the budgeting, who can have the same education as all of us, but she works in the home versus outside the home. We all are in a position where we feel embarrassed, but that's human nature. And society taught us back then, oh, have a credit card for Stearns, have a credit card for JCPenney's and Macy's and TJ Maxx, have a credit card for all of them. Here, 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 here. What happens? We don't know any better. We think, oh, we got all this money. And then we don't realize what 22.5% interest is or 30% interest is. And then we're screwed. We all did that.
Yeah, as soon as my kids started applying for colleges, they started getting credit card applications in the mail. It's like you get on this list, and they're sucking the college students get sucked in right away with credit card debt. It's crazy. And Andrea, you're setting an example for those people that you're in charge of on what you're doing with it. Like how, yeah, this is a reality. You're probably in the same boat I am, everybody. But look what I'm doing with it. And look how I'm sharing that with you so you can get yourself out of it. So you're actually setting an example.
I agree 100%. And I always say people need to go watch you because of that.
Congratulations, Hillary.
Oh, Hillary's here?
Mm-hmm.
Where is she? Hi, Hillary. Hillary is the villager who put together our birthday club. And we're working on something to have a birthday club, like where I can give out birthday challenges. That's in the works. That's not a secret. That's coming at us. And oh, here you go. Let's see if the village can help. All right, so I'm looking for, and if anyone can help me on this journey, and Lisa, if I leave anything out, let me know. Okay. So this is what I would like to accomplish, and I've looked into it, and I kind of get brick walled. I'm looking for a way, because I know my dentist office sends out texts on your birthday, right? How can I have an email auto-generated that wishes the person a happy birthday and sends them a birthday challenge? Does anybody know how I can do that? Oh, I knew there was something I wanted to ask you all.
That's a good question.
I really want that to happen.
Somebody's got to be in marketing that knows how to do that.
Jason, that takes a big person to admit. Thank you, because that keeps it real. Look how cute you all are. Yeah. Ah, go, 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 girl. Go, girl. I'm so excited for you. Pay that off tomorrow. Okay. I'm not doing anything yet. I'm not doing anything yet, and I'm going to stop posting comments for now. I'm looking for an auto-generated thing.
Oh,
So
there's
I don't even know.
Mandy
I don't
is
even know what
saying
it's
you
called.
can do it through Mailer Lite.
Mailer Lite. Lite. And that will auto-generate, like if I put everybody's birthdays into it, it would automatically on, say, my birthday, it's going to send me an email with the savings challenge.
bye, Andra. Have fun.
Good night. Have fun.
Christine says you could also use Constant Contact. She'll check it out at work tomorrow.
Okay. And that would see, this is where the village comes in. And how awesome would that be for us to have an auto-generated happy birthday from me with a savings challenge? Love it.
I think that'd be fun. You should do that.
I want to do that. It's definitely something I need to get done so that we have it for us. Like, this is just me looking out for you all. Like, love it. MailChimp might be able to do the birthday emails or some. I need it to, but I would love for it to connect in PDF file.
MailChimp. MailChimp. Yeah, I've heard of MailChimp before. Look into that one.
MailChimp. Because I'm thinking there's got to be companies out there that have, because like as I said, my dentist office sends an email and a text message.
Maybe ask your dentist what he uses.
I'm not going back there till November.
I hate the dentist.
I don't mind. Knock on wood, it's only cleanings the last umpteen years. All right. We got 93 people strong. We're doing well tonight. Good night, Jess.
Convert click.
Is used by a lot of blogs, and it should be able to attach files. Hi, Chatty Catty. Kathy. I want to say Chatty Catty. Wasn't that a doll? Chatty Catty? Or was it Chatty Cathy? What was the doll?
It was
Chatty
Kathy.
Cathy.
Yeah, it was Kathy.
Maybe
The
I
Chatty
just
Cathy
couldn't
doll.
say
That's
that.
what
Maybe I couldn't say Kathy when I was little because I must have called it Chatty Catty.
wasn't that the one from the what's her name from the Brady Bunch? She had a Chatty Cathy doll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cindy?
Yeah, Cindy. Robin, I just said that about the dentist. No offense. I think you work in the dental fields because I am deathly afraid of it.
Convert click. Convert. My pen's not working. Convert click. Click. I have to stop writing on small new pieces of paper. Convert click. Okay.
Here's another one. Instant consumer, they said, does that.
Then she said disregard her last post. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
Okay. All right. None taken, she says. All right. Anybody else have any ideas that we need to bring to the table for a village?
Pin, are you talking about, I'm sorry, Donna, are you talking about the Teddy Ruxpin bear?
I always wanted him.
I did too, but she said it was creepy.
He is a little creepy, but he was cool.
Because only his little itsy bitsy mouth moved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his little mouth.
I love how you both did your hands.
Did we all do it? Oh my gosh. You need an index section on your planner. I know. I have so many beautiful book planners that I gotta learn to use them.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. All right, we're at 9 o'clock. It is hot as heck in this room. Inbox section. Inbox section? What's that?
You need a chandelier, Donna. We just put mine up and it is amazing.
Let me tell you something. This room needs a revamp. And is it like this thick? Is it only like this thick? You're a chandelier fan?
It literally is. I'm going to take a picture and send it to you. I have a video actually because my husband just installed it tonight, and it's so cool and it's quiet because I wanted something quiet so when I'm filming you don't hear it, and it's not big.
When you walk in the front of my house, I have a flight of stairs that go up, and then a platform, and then it goes up again, and then I have a glass chandelier up there. But it doesn't fit my style. And I'm thinking, if there was a ceiling fan up there, do you know that the air that would circulate between the two floors would be amazing? Good night, Jace. I need that in my life. And I was actually thinking of one of those. It came across my feed on one of my, I don't know if it was YouTube, Instagram.
I put one in my son's room. They're fantastic, but it's not. I don't know what yours looks like, Steph, but his is it's more industrial looking because I redid his room and made it industrial. So the fan is on top and the blades go back in. So all you see is the light unless his fan is on. And then when his fan is on, the blades come out and make a ceiling fan.
Oh, nice.
That sounds really cool for industrial.
Yeah, it is. But I want one that you're talking about, Steph, where it is the fans are in the, like it's got a round
it's like a
cylinder.
circle. It's a
Yeah.
circle. And then it's all like crystal around the outside.
Yeah.
And it's amazing the light that it puts out. You would never expect that. And then there's this little fan on the inside, and it just, you use the remote, and it's amazing how much air came down in it.
Well, I'm excited to see your new room.
I still have to call you, Lisa.
Yeah. Give me
I
a call.
know, I'm bad.
What is the fan called, ladies?
Chandelier. So it's like a fan that's a chandelier. Chandelier.
Huh. I was actually, I said it in one of my videos this week. I struggle, and I think Lisa and I spoke about this week, time management. And then somebody left me comments in regards to it. You know, being retired, you would think that I have all day. And you would think that I could get so much accomplished. And I don't sit like idle. I don't sit idle. And I still find that there's not enough hours in the day.
Yeah.
I want to become more time management savvy.
Use this. Write it down. Block out your time, and then write in what you're doing during that time to see how long, like, did I really need to take 5 hours to do this one thing? Well, that took up too much. So could I break it up? But you're a pen and paper girl. Write it down, like how much time you're spending on certain things, to kind of look at it and schedule out things.
Yeah, but you know how like yeah, I guess I do. I really do. I have to put my pen to paper. I have to get better at that. Oh, I want to swing from the chandelier. I wasn't thinking that until you just said it. Thank you. That was funny. Oh, that is hysterical. All right, we're going to officially call it a night, too. I want to say thank you to Lisa for jumping in. I know Andra's not here. She's in D.C. I'm sure she's having a wonderful night, or she's going to. And I would like to say thank you again to Mama Bear for being here with me and jumping in.
Absolutely.
And
Andrea
you.
has tough shoes to fill, you know.
You guys all do it well. And Lisa, I love it that you're here. Thank you so much. And
Thanks
like
for
I
the
said,
invite.
we've got the cruise information going on. We've got so much going on. So keep watching all of us and being part of this amazing village, because honestly, I think I could speak for Mama Bear. We wouldn't be here without all of you. And we
Correct.
thank you for that. All right, everybody. Love yous and thank you for spending your time with us. I will see you in the next one. Lisa and Mama Bear, don't jump off yet. Okay.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay.
Have a
Good
wonderful
night,
night.
everyone. Good night.
Bye.